Hello, welcome back. This is Omid from Speak Rich with me. Today we're gonna talk about our errors that we sometimes make in lower level, A1. We sometimes come to talk about our name, but we make small errors. Of course, it may sound very tiny and unimportant at the beginning of the speaking, but no, we're required to know that it's very important. It could be very important. For example, we say, my name, Omid. In the lower level, I know that speakers say my name, Omid. No, we say my name is Omid. My name is Omid. You can say that verb to be is could be very important, and it is very important. For example, we don't say her name Emma. No, her name is Emma. Her name's Emma. My name is Omid. His name is George. Yes. The next part that we can make or we can have in our dialogue, we could say, I am 22 years old. Yes, when we talk about ages. He is 33. We don't say he has 33. No, that is not true. He is 33. Of course, some lower beginner or starter students or starter speakers make these errors usually. We don't say he has 22 years old. No, he is 22 years old. My mother is 55. We don't say my mother has 55 years old. That is not true. And of course, for the question, we can say, how old is she? How old is she? Sometimes we forget, or sometimes speakers say, how old she? No, how old is she? Is she? How old is she? How old is he? How old are you? Oh, I am 33. We don't say, I have 33 years old. The other one that we come to have in our topic, we focus on very small items that we have. For example, we say, I go to school. I go to school that we talked in the previous video, and we're gonna review it again. I go to school. I go to work, but I go home. And what about the verb arrive? Yesterday I arrived at the hotel. Yes, when we go to a small part, to a small situation, to a small place, or to a building, we say, I arrived at the hotel yesterday 3 p.m. At 3 p.m. We don't say I arrived in or I arrived to. I arrived at. I arrived at the hotel. We arrived at the restaurant. We arrived at the airport. We don't use other prepositions. I arrived to, I arrived in, and something like this. In this case, we say, I arrived at. She arrived at the hotel yesterday. She arrived at the hotel yesterday. Of course, we could say, I arrived at home. In this case, we also use at for home. I arrived home. The other one that we're gonna focus today is about our hobbies. How we come to spend our free time. In this case, we come to have some activities. Listen to music. Listen to music. Have a lie-in. Have a lie-in. Have a barbecue. Visit cities. So, listen to music. Mostly we say, yes, in my free time I listen to music. But sometimes speakers make this tiny error. We say, or they say, listen music. No. I usually listen music. Please, listen to music. Listen to music. Or on the weekend, I usually have a lie-in. Have a lie-in. We don't say sleep a lie-in or make a lie-in. Have a lie-in, to stay in bed more. Yes, we learned this collocation, this new word, have a lie-in. Lie-in, you get up early, but you stay in bed. You don't want to leave the bed. You stay in bed for a long time. On the weekend or on Sundays, I usually have a lie-in. Have a lie-in. Next one, have barbecue. Let's go to the garden and have barbecue. Have a barbecue. Have barbecue. We don't say make barbecue or have, I don't know, cook barbecue. Have a barbecue. Have a barbecue. Of course, remember, we don't say have barbecue, have a barbecue. Yes, usually we go to the garden and we have a barbecue. Another part is visit. Visit cities. Sometimes we visit other cities once in a year. Or I visit my family twice a week. We don't say visit to. I visit to my family twice a week. The other part is the error that we make with verb go and ing. When it is a place, a special building, we say go to the cinema. We usually go to the cinema on the weekend. We usually go to the park. I sometimes go to the pool. If we go to the special place or building, we say go to. Go to the place, go to the restaurants, go to the park, go to the cinema. But if it is about the action that we do, that we get involved with this one, yes, we get involved. For example, I say, I go swimming twice a week. We don't say I go to swimming. Of course, we usually have these errors when we talk about our activities with special verb go. I go swimming. We don't say I go to swimming. I go swimming. I go shopping. We usually go shopping in the afternoon once a week. Maybe on Thursday. Go swimming, go fishing. I usually go fishing once a month. We don't say go to fishing. Go fishing. I go shopping for clothes. Yes, shopping for. We have two verbs, buy and shop. With verb buy, we don't use prepositions. We could say, I buy clothes. I buy clothes online. But for shop, shop for clothes. We don't say shop clothes. That is not true. We usually shop for clothes online. Shop for means buy. I usually shop for clothes online, or I usually buy clothes online. Yes. We don't say buy for clothes, no, or we don't say shop clothes. I usually buy clothes. I usually shop for clothes. Got it? Next part is that we're gonna talk about different topics in future about business English. It could be in a higher level, maybe C1 or C2. We focus on these topics in next videos. That we want how to use new words. We learn new words and new phrases, and we learn how to use these phrases with great collocation, with special words that we could match them in a kind of appropriate speech in formal settings. You might be nice enough to subscribe our channel and please like our video, and we would be happy if you activate notification bell. Goodbye.